I heard about this man that died and went to heaven. St. Peter escorted him down this long hallway filled with clocks. The hands on the clocks were all moving at different speeds. Peter explained that every person has a clock. When they sin, the clock ticks. The man saw a clock barely moving. It was Billy Graham's clock. There was another clock creeping along, Mother Teresa's clock. He said curiously, "Can I see my clock?" Peter said, "Yeah, we keep yours in the office and use it as a fan." A burglar broke into a house one night, and as he grabbed the stereo, he heard a voice saying, "Jesus is watching you." He froze in his tracks, and as he shined his flashlight around the room, he noticed a parrot in the corner. He said angrily, "Did you say that?" The parrot answered back, "Yep, I'm just trying to warn you." The burglar looked puzzled and said, "Warn me, who are you?" He said, "My name is Moses." He laughed and said, "What kind of crazy people would name a parrot Moses?" The parrot replied, "The same kind of people that would name a 150-pound Rottweiler Jesus." I heard about these two guys. They argued for years over whether Jesus was white or whether he was black. Archie was sure he was white, and Jack was just as sure he was black. As fate would have it, they both died on the same day. They rushed to the pearly gates, said, "St. Peter, please tell us, is Jesus white or black? We've been arguing our whole life over this." About that time, Jesus walked up and said, "Buenos dias." Most of you know my jokes are a lot of times not doctrinally correct, especially this one today, but just to make us laugh. I heard about this lady that died, and she found herself standing at the pearly gates. St. Peter said, "You can't come in unless you correctly spell a word." She said, "What word?" He said, "Any word." So she spelled the word love, L-O-V-E. Peter said, "Welcome to heaven." Then Peter asked her if she would take his place. He instructed her, if anybody comes, just follow the same procedure. Well, in a few minutes, this lady sees her ex-husband coming up. She said, "What are you doing here?" He said, "I just had a heart attack. Did I really make it to heaven?" She said, "Not yet. You have to correctly spell a word." He said, "What word?" After a long pause, she said, "Czechoslovakia." This blonde lady, she was trying to get to sleep one night, but her next door neighbor's dogs were barking so loud she couldn't. She finally had enough. She got up and told her husband she's going to go do something about it. She came back a few minutes later, and the dogs were barking louder than ever. He said, "What did you do?" She said, "I put the dogs in our backyard. Let's just see how they like it."